Hey everybody, it's Michael at Gotcha Rocks, and today I'm going to show you how to dop up one of your stones. So when you start out with the stone, before you cut it, it's going to look like this. Then it's going to go to the slabbing process, and then after that you're going to cut it into a general shape, but you're going to need some way to hold it so that you can use it with your cabochon machine. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. So once you have your slab and things like that, you're going to generally cut them into shapes that you can actually work with. And so I have these three pieces here. They're different types of jasper and agate. So this is a crazy lace agate. And we use dopp sticks, which are these things. They're just dowel rods with dopp wax, which is what this is. I prefer the green. There is a red as well, so they're just different temperatures. For the most part, I've never used the red. I always use the green. So there you go. This is a dopp pot, and this little piece right here heats up really hot, and it melts the wax, and it has this nice little shelf on the outside that heats up the stones. And if you're looking for one of these, I'll put a link in the description for you so you can find them, as well as some dopp wax. All right, so, and you can find dowel rods everywhere. You know, any hardware store, look around your house, you probably have some. All right, so I've had these stones on here for a little bit. So these guys are heated up at least probably 200 degrees, something like that. So I have these copper tongs. You could use any kind of tongs that you have. And we're gonna just flip this over, okay? Now, this is really hot, and here's the wax. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dish up some of this, and I just like to kind of roll it around a little bit like this, and just kind of keep rolling, and you wanna take it over your stone, and just put a kind of a nice healthy thing. You wanna have maybe, you can see maybe 2/3 of your stone kind of covered there, and then you want to get a little bit more here. Now that's going to stay nice and liquid because it's sitting right on the heater, and you can kind of go like this and get a little bit. We want kind of a mushroom shape, just like we have here. If you look at the bottom, it kind of goes like this and then folds out, so you can see how much I had on this one. So we're going to do the same here. So we're going to get a good old bunch of it, and we're going to go like this. And I'm going to try to just move this off. Now you could have taken this stone off and just set it on the table too, but I just wanted to show you that that's the way that I do it. So I'm just going to let that sit there, and I just kind of monitor this. I want to just keep track and make sure that this is straight up and down and not off to one side like this or one side like this. The idea is that we'll be able to use this and roll it on the machine, which is over here. And as it's going like this, I won't have any weird angles, so I just want it to be kind of like a T. Okay? So as this cools down, you should be able to flip it up, like so. And then if you need to make any fine tuning, move it around a little bit. Yes, it's hot. You can do that. Now I let this cool down for just a little bit, and as soon as it gets to the point where I can kind of touch it, I have a little bit of water here. Now you don't want to take a stone that can't take much heat and then quench it in water. It's going to blow up or crack or something like that. But if you wait till this cools down just a little bit, you can kind of quick freeze this. Now if you're working with a really expensive stone, don't do that. Just wait. All right, so this is a piece of lace agate, I believe it is, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the water, and that's going to basically solidify that wax really quickly, and it's going to cool the stone down. And what I would typically do, I would go through and I would then set up this one, and I would have them all ready to go. And then just as I'm working on the machine, I can grab the next one and go from there. So this is how you dop up a stone. And it's about that simple. Now what will often happen is the first time you try this, you're going to have wax going everywhere. So I would say start slow, just add a little bit, and then go from there. But this is what you want to have. Okay? And I'll show you quickly what I mean, how this works with the cabochon. This is how it works with the actual cabochon. So we're using the cabochon here. This is an 80 grit wheel here, and we're going to work our way through from 80 to 220 to 280. I'm not going to go through this whole process, but I want to show you why we put this on a dop stick. If we didn't, we'd have to hold it like this. We'd be taking our fingertips off. We wouldn't be able to roll over the top as well and things like that, which I'll do in a different video. But I'm just going to fire this up and just show you how this makes things easier. We're going to turn on a water feed. So what makes this nice is it can kind of go like this. And I can just roll it. I'll be able to just roll this all the way around. All right, so you see how that gave me a really nice, consistent, even line all the way across here. So I'm just kind of doing little angles at this point. And that's it. So basically, this is how you do this, and that's why we dop this up. We want to just make sure that when we're grinding on it, we can just do this motion. Just really nice, consistent lines like this on the grinder, which I was doing with that 80 grit wheel. And then you'll kind of roll it this way. I'll go over all this in a different video, but this really just makes it a lot nicer to cut and get really consistent finishing. So if you look at this one, it looks really nice. It's really consistent. And it just turned out great. So I'll do another video on actually cabbing this out, and I'm actually going to do a whole bunch on different types of stones. So tune in for that. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and give me a comment if you have any questions, and we'll take it from there. All right. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.